later out on the street?
Yes.
Wow.
That was in Abuja, right?
Yes.
I think it was on Friday or Saturday.
I think it was it was not on Thursday. I think maybe Friday or late Thursday.
Yes.
So he went there to test the efficacy of.
Did he walk?
Did anybody get hit?
It didn't work.
Did they regain their
He
hearing?
even said he's going to buy them bags of rice to chill if the water and everything works. He actually did mention that. So because of this that he did, we're going to take a listen to some audio. Because of this that he did, they reacted to the video.
Who is the they them?
The church?
According to but it's just one person. So I believe that person is speaking for Fufeyin and maybe his team or whatever. So this guy came out to talk about how they are going to charge Very Dark Man to court and all of that, because what audacity does he have to go and test
The potency or efficacy
of these things, of the miracle water and all of that, because he actually gave them the water to drink in the video. We're going to put up the video on Facebook as well. He gave them the water to drink and all of that, and they were even all chatty and everything like that.
So if it had worked, would this person still say they'll go to court?
Probably not.
No, they wouldn't have said that.
They will say, you see, our man is a strong man of God.
But after,
I thought we were going to listen to it.
Yes, we're going to listen to it. But I just want to mention this, that after the video came out of the guy talking about how they are going to sue Very Dark Man, the pastor came out now and then wrote a letter to Very Dark Man, saying, Very Dark Man, I, Prophet Jeremiah Fufeyin, extend forgiveness to you. I am withdrawing the court case against you. Following the teachings of Jesus, who preached peace and corrected sinners, I forgive you. May you learn from your mistakes and walk in righteousness from now on, my son.
You see?
So is forgiving him for what?
For everything I did now, for wanting to ruin his name.
Power of God.
For going
that is working through him.
For going to test and try to see.
For that, yes.
He's forgiving him.
And for making people believe that.
There's a particular audio that you will hear the voice of God.
We even saw key falling from heaven. God. Like you see.
Master key fell from
that heaven. Master key that God promised in the Bible. There's a video that the prophet shared where he saw how the key came from heaven, and then they recorded God's voice when God was talking to prophets, to them, and God sent down those keys, plenty of the key. We'll put the video up on Facebook.
So open your door.
How do you know your problem in this world? Just go to the prophet and he'll give you a key, and your problems are forever gone.
And the other part where they heard the voice of God.
You heard now.
You even hear the key. I don't. God's voice get effects.
Oh yeah, I beg. I'm not worthy to hear the voice of the Lord, but
in this case, we all
So, Mr. Akubu, so by Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin, senior pastor, say another water again. Miracle from the pool of Bethesda water. You understand? So, Yakubu, now you go first test time.
Okay.
Okay,
but good idea that we can say
of the line.
So, she has a question to
you understand? All right, so I'm on my way to go and pick products that I ordered from Pastor Jeremiah's church. The healing water and everything. I already know he was going to act the way he acted. I already know they were going to bring lawsuits, so that I'll keep quiet. So I already ordered the products. You understand? So I'll pick it now, and I will go straight to the home of the deaf and blind. We'll go and test it there. Do you understand? When we go and test it there, oh God, if God won't help you now, make that thing, make people where they go meet, make them no hear. I'm going to the home of the deaf, immediately I pick it. No, I'll go to the market first, I'll go and buy a bag of rice, because I will not be going there and I will go empty-handed. I'll buy a bag of rice, you understand? I'll go and give it to them so that
the Prophet Jeremiah Fufeyin all over the world. We have now sealed you to the law court for you to come and tell the law court how that testimony was stage managed and who gave you the effrontery to rebroadcast that very particular clip on your platform. Who gave you the right and who gave you the permission? You cannot go about on social media picking people's clip and putting it on your page to question it when you are not working with the Nigeria Film Censorship Commission, or you are not working with the Nigeria Communication Commission. I did not know when you were appointed to be the one to oversee all the affairs of men of God. By the way, I am calling you out today for you to be informed that it is on behalf of all the sons and daughters of Senior Prophet Jeremiah Motofei that I, Dr. Gideon Issa, on behalf of all sons, I have now charged you for you to tell the court how that miracle was stage managed and how that testimony was stage managed. It is even belittling to think that such a miracle or such a testimony of testifying of an appointment can be stage managed.
All right, so as I was watching this video where this Prophet Jeremiah boy came to address me, say they don't sue me, go court, you know, I just thought about something powerful that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said. Very powerful. He said, I don't know the meaning. Do you understand? But guy, well, anyways, so this guy said they sued me to the courts, that I must come and explain that how I said the miracle Prophet Jeremiah did is stage managed. Now I think it's referring to that miracle where they carry spray. Pastor Jeremiah give them spray where go commode them from suffering, you know, perfume. So they're saying that the perfume now give the guy appointment letter.
Lord, I want to deliver them. Father, you have given the key to Peter.
Besheda water, Besheda when we get the pool, he has I must carry my twin water, and he has a lot of other waters. So they sued me to court. Now let's leave the court home, because obviously we're not going to suffer from my first other courts that day. I don't want to tell una face. You understand? I need to ask my lawyer, but if I talk, I want people to watch this. Nigerians, I better watch this. I watched this one yesterday. I asked myself, say, what is, like, how did Nigeria come to this? And you people believe this man after this? I did watch it yesterday. I said, Jesus Christ. Anyways, let me play it. Watch. No, watch it together.
Lord, I want to deliver them. Father, you have given the key to Peter in order to now to deliver the children of God. Father, I need the same key of David to deliver the people that who are being locked down in different altars of darkness. Father, I have no power on my own, oh Lord. We need the key. We need the master key of Jesus. We need the master key, Lord. I need it. Your children are suffering. Your children are crying. Business are not moving forward. Father, I need it. Papa, marriages are not, miscarriages and the rest. Father, some are looking for children. Some are looking for marriage.
So we're about to hear the voice of God, Abby.
Yes.
Some of their documents have died down. They locked them down. Oh Lord. Father, I need the key of David. Lord, don't deliver me. Release that to me. Release them. Release the keys of David to me. Release the key of David to me in order to now.
Jeremiah, my humble servant, I have heard your cry. I have given you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. It is the master key. With it, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. And whatever you lose on earth will be loose in heaven. Go and give it to my children. As they follow your instructions, they will succeed and testify.
Those are the keys falling from heaven.
You should go on Facebook. This thing you're listening to, you won't understand it. You need to go on Facebook and see how he was kneeling down, asking God. And the moment that God sent the key from heaven, it was captured on
as
video.
The keys were falling.
Yes.
Were people scampering to pick the keys?
No, it was just the prophet.
Oh, it was just the
quiet
prophet.
place, praying to God. So God
rained
rained down multiple keys, like plenty keys, and then the keys were all scattered about. Please, let's leave the video up social media. Let's leave the video playing, particularly when the keys are falling.
So that's how God sounds.
And this whole thing is to prove that he's a real prophet. God has spoken to him. Not only did God speak to him, God actually opened the doors of heaven and rained down not one key, as in the time of
multiple
David.
keys.
Multiple.
And he said the exact same keys.
Yes, that
in the Bible that David
had. So just that God duplicated it and sent him plenty instead of
those
one.
keys.
let's have the video back on Facebook.
Yeah.
Will be
Social media. Please let's put back the video. In fact, if you can move it to that point where God started speaking and the keys started falling, we would love it. Please,
Wow,
just
this
leave
is
the
so
video on
divine.
Facebook for those
This
who.
is so divine.
Like, why do you? Why is your voice like this?
I'm
You are humbled in the
I'm
presence.
humble in His presence.
But you know,
God.
really,
Ah.
in the defense of the prophet Jeremiah, I think that this what we just played now and that video showing God's voice, and maybe it was a production. You know, like when you're trying to advertise your upcoming program, maybe you're having a what's the word, crusade, and you want people to come for healing people, and you're trying to advertise it like. So you document or you try to put a production together showing how powerful this man of God is and the things that you stand to benefit from coming to the crusade. I think this is what it was. Maybe they were trying to advertise the crusade. They put this production together, showing the voice of God, because come on, who go say
you
will fall?
Maybe you are deciding to believe that as a reason not to overthink it. This is the explanation now.
What is the alternative? The alternative is to think that there was camera in heaven that recorded when the keys were falling and that God actually spoke and it was captured. So he knew the exact moment God was going to speak. He put his camera people on guard waiting to capture the sound. Come on.
He may have been told in a dream, you know, that I will be speaking to you at this time. So he tells his team, like, you tell Toby Kush, get everything. The Lord
God told me you will
He will speak. And they mount all the cameras.
Wow.
You know, so it could just be different angles. You know, it could just be that.
Neo Shelba on Facebook says, Kibuki, Chacha, and Kate, you people should be careful before thunder will strike.
I go run.
And then Falorisha Mariam says, are people this gullible? It will shock you.
Yes.
This other person says, Akintunde Kende says, this is laughable. Well, maybe you think so, but there's for some people that probably will be offended that we're laughing as hard as well. Like, how can you be making mockery of the power of God?
You know,
captured entering into the prophet of God or something like that.
I don't know.
But I mean, how do you think this whole thing will play out? The pastor says, the prophet says he's forgiving him, but these other people still want to go ahead and sue. And I don't think Very Dark Man would stop talking about. They want him to stop talking about it. He doesn't seem like he will stop talking about it.
Well, if
forgiveness or no forgiveness.
If the General Superintendent or GOAB, how do they call it? General Overseer, you know, has said that he's forgiving him, and the guy who responded on behalf of the church was one of the sons. You know, maybe they would just let it go eventually. You know.
Well, that was funny.
I don't know. That was really funny. I don't know. I don't understand.
Interesting times. Alright, so we're going to move on now, and we're going to talk about the passport situation, about the Nigerian lady who tore up her husband's passport at Lagos International Airport.
Please, is it content?
I think it is at this point.
You think it's content?
At this point, I think it is, because I watched some of their other videos and I was like, okay.
So maybe what she tore is not an actual passport.
It is the actual passport.
It is, but
that she
maybe
tore.
not the guys.
It is the actual
or an expired passport.
Maybe.
You see, if that was it,
still in her possession.
Would you see why I doubt that? If that was it, when she was addressing the issues around the Nigerian Immigration Service, she would have at that point said, the passport I tore is not a genuine passport.
You know how
is a fake passport or something like that. But she still maintained that what she did was wrong. She shouldn't have done it, but it was her anger that made her do it.
So how can you say that's content again?
See, that's it.
I still think
it's conflicting, really.
I think is maybe something really happened. Yes, they are content creators from their former videos. It's possible that they, but
on this particular instance, if something happened.
I'm being careful now, because if I say then tomorrow they will not come out together holding hands and say we wanted to introduce ourselves into the content creating of Nigeria, like. I don't know, but it looked very. Let's recap for those perhaps who don't know the story.
It looked real. So, the lady who stirred a buzz on social media went viral after a video showed her tearing up her husband's international passport, and the reason was not known at first.
Okay.
But later, when they came back and they started dropping their videos, she mentioned that where they were coming from. I think the husband's families, they are there and all that, and she said, you know, long story short, that is mommy's boy.
Oh.
And he doesn't, listen to her. He's always siding his mom and all of that. So that's like the major
reason why she reacted that way.
So she now felt like now that she's back in her own motherland, she does not want him to go back.
Oh.
So
they were overseas?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So that their children were even born there.
Overseas.
Yes.
They're just coming back.
And that's what she told the passport.
They have plenty luggage.
So they were probably back to stay for a long time.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Looks
but
like
apparently she didn't want him to go back.
To go back. She told the passport.
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen to it.